Hello, you beautiful creatures. I'm the devil, are you? I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer, as my friends like to call me. By my friends, I mean my ever-growing army of demons. I'm not alone today. I am with the man, the myth, the chicken legend, the demon consort, otherwise known as...
me.
Gareth. We are also not alone today. We have got our very wonderful friend, Esme. Hi. She's our child. We've adopted her. So if you see two goths walking around with a Winnie the Pooh cosplayer, we haven't stolen her. She's with us.
This isn't a kidnapping.
This isn't a kidnapping, but it could be. If her boyfriend is watching this right now, the ransom will be on the screen down below for your girlfriend. So you're welcome. We are going to Liverpool Comic Con today. Wow.
The biggest.
The biggest. Ooh, the chunkiest, the thickest with 3 C's. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. We are going to Liverpool Comic Con today. It is our first convention of the season. First convention of the season. Very, very exciting. Today, we are also going to do a few hints and tips throughout the video and towards the end of the video, just because we've had an influx of comments, questions about best times to turn up to conventions, what the process is with talking to guests, what photo op situations are looking like. So if you have any questions like that, watch the vlog and chances are it'll probably be answered in this. So I'm meeting quite a few guests today. I'm meeting John Cleese and I'm meeting the 2 Baldur's Gate cast members, and then Esme is going to meet Jim Cummings.
I'm not meeting anyone today.
Jim Cummings. She's got a signing and a photo op, so we can show you that as well. And Gareth is actually not getting anybody today. Very surprised.
I was meant to meet Catherine Tate.
Tragic scenes. This is a dark day. I look so... What's wrong with me? Yes, so that's the tea. That's the tea. Yeah, gonna have a good day.
Yeah.
Gonna have a good day. So stay tuned. Watch the vlog, or don't. I'm not your dad.
But please do.
But please do. Thank you also beforehand to the massive influx of subscribers we've had. Thank you so much. It's been wild. Big preach. Hopefully we do the vlog justice today. Oh my god, it's Stephen Hawkins.
He's still got
right
stuff
there.
on his face.
Still got stuff on his face. So we hope you have a horrible time in the best possible way. You'll be absolutely golden.
Tracy, I know what we're going to do today. Oh my words, I have to try and piggy shoot that through.
I think when you work at somewhere like Towers, you just don't notice it. You're like, yeah, this is normal. This is normal, this is fine. Are you excited? Yeah, I'm really scared. Yeah. You're going to have to buy it now. Mia, can you just walk off, please? I know the book's well, I've got that's my little one.
The perfect little girl.
She is good as gold. I cannot ask for anything better.
One thing that's really interesting today is the fact that they actually have the LED boards on the back as well. I think that's really, really cool. And then we've got our standard times. So hot tip number 1, a lot of people ask, what do I do? How do I do it? Why do I do it? How can I guarantee that I'm actually going to see my guests and, you know, I can work my day around it? Come to the guest and then look at their schedule and then fit your day around that schedule. Obviously, if you've got more than one guest, you're going to have to take into consideration like more schedules. But as you can see, they've got the table autographs, they've got their lunch, they've got their photo sessions. So it also tells you what photo session they're doing, so then you know when that's your photo session. Hope that helps. What did we do?
I just met him and he spoke like Winnie the Pooh. And I'm not okay. He's so lovely.
She's one of the best presenters we have and she was so anxious, but best advice I can give to everybody.
Everyone goes to the toilet.
Everyone goes to the toilets. That's what my mum used to tell me for drama school auditions. Did I get into drama school? No, I didn't. But I'm on YouTube now, so I like to think that's a win-win situation. We are now going to see John Cleese. I'm dying inside a little bit. I finally get to meet him. Very excited. But yeah, oh gosh, here we go.
She met the man himself.
Oh, we're just going to go over now. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Right. What? Now? Right now?
Yeah, right now.
I finally got it. And he's just like thriving in my like crying and like, oh my gosh. I have been waiting so long to meet that man and I got to tell him the reason why he was so special to me. And what did he say?
Laughter makes everything better.
Laughter makes everything better, and it was just so special. Oh my gosh! It's just so sweet. I can't cry though because I've got contacts in and it really hurts. You need to stop crying at conventions, but yes. I finally met him. I'm so happy. So happy. Stop. Oh my gosh. Right. What? Now? Right now?
Yeah, right now.
I finally got it! And he's just like thriving in my like crying and like, oh my gosh. I have been waiting so long to meet that man and I got to tell him the reason why he was so special to me. And what did he say?
Laughter makes everything better.
Laughter makes everything better, and it was just so special. Oh my gosh! It's just so sweet. I can't cry though because I've got contacts in and it really hurts. You need to stop crying at conventions, but yes. I finally met him. I'm so happy. So these are all houses and locations from like famous movies and like horror movies and stuff. I haven't seen it. When we come back, I might get some of the patches for your horror. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't get it from my parents, so you know. Yes, gosh, yes. Wow. Oh my gosh. Esme, for the camera, what did you just say?
New area unlocked.
This is insane. definitely my photo with him. This is insane. And seating! They've got seating! We have gone for nibbles because we feel like we're dying. Esme's just chortling to the side of me. Just to show you some of the prices and the menu you'll be looking at if you are going to be coming to Liverpool Comic Con. There you go. Don't say I don't tell you things. You're welcome. We got these fantastical items. Ignore the sheer volume of sauce. We needed somewhere to put the sauce for the chips. We didn't ask for these, but we got them anyway. And then Gareth got some garlic bread. Then Esme got some pizza. What do you think of the pizza?
It's very nice.
You're going to be the new staple of this channel, by the way.
Oh, that makes me nervous.
We don't pay our actors.
That's okay.
No, we don't. If you're a part of a union, we can't work together. Okay.
I'm just here.
But yes, dead good, dead good. £8 for the pizza. Money for the fries. How much for your garlic?
£6, I think.
£6. That's not bad. It's not bad for convention food. And a can of water. Wahoo!
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by the water. Never sponsored by the water. Someone sponsor us, please, for the love of God. Alright, alright, alright. We've just had food. Now we are back in the arena. We'll do more consistent vlogging, I promise. We've been all over the place as per usual. But amazing stuff. They've got all of the photo ops set up all together around the front. They've got some awesome music on. They've got entertainment on. We've got some more stores back further down. We've got some seating up in here. Awesome stuff. There is so much going on. We have wrestling. We have got authentications. We've got potion making. We've got Jedi training. Can't make it up, can you? Can't make it up. We also found out that Esme was in fact not the father, which we'll post here. I'm surprised as well. I'm shocked. Personally, I didn't think she had it in her, but you know, fine. Trauma. So much. Okie dokie, so we are back in the other hallings. When you get your photo ops, do not be fooled. Sometimes the guest might be in this hall, the guest might be in the other hall. It just depends on who they are. Now, depending on the guest, also depends on where their photo ops are. So, for example, the guests in this hall will have their own photo booth area. The guests in the next hall, what colour hall is this?
Red.
So this is the red hall. So say for example you got a red hall guest, you will be going to the red hall photo booth. If you go into the other hall, if you get asked to go into the blue hall, you will also be going to the blue photo booth. So I hope that makes sense. But we've got lots of different things going on. We've got photo ops, we had nice photos over there, had a few fun photos starring yours truly and Esme. And then we have the rest of the guests up and around. These are some of your smaller guests. A lot of the bigger guests are actually in the blue
How
hall.
dare you say that Daddy Hoffman's a smaller guest?
Didn't mean that Daddy Hoffman was a smaller guest. I'm just saying on the guest hierarchy. Daddy Hoffman is God tier. However, you've also got Orlando Bloom and
Jared Padalecki
in this
upstairs.
building. They are upstairs, so you will have to go up the escalator upstairs. That's also where your photo op will be as well. that marks the end of our guest meetings, apart from this lovely creature over here who is going to have a photo op with the man, the myth, the Winnie the Pooh, Jim Cummings. The man, the myth, the Winnie the Pooh. I like that. I think that should be like copyrighted. Yes, so I think what we're going to do now is just going to do a little bit of shopping. You got this. If anybody's played Baldur's Gate 3, if you know, you know. I said you've got to pick your favourite quote, and this is his favourite quote. And I said to him, I've got horrendous arachnophobia, so the fact that I went and did this just to hear the quote, really enjoyed that. He was such a lovely guy, such a lovely guy. I'll post the photo here so you can see that. But yeah, everybody we've spoken to has been amazing. Tim, Tracy, John Cleese, Jim Cummings for Esme, amazing, 10 out of 10. She cried a little
and
bit,
everyone
very
who's come
good.
to say hello.
And everybody, honestly, the amount of people, once again, who have come to say hello, it's been like astounding. I can't believe it. It's been amazing. So thank you so much to every single person who's come to say hello, who's felt anxious, but they've come to Comic Con, you know, because of our videos. Like, that's really special, so thank you so much. I'm not going to take any of that credit. You guys did it yourselves. You pushed yourselves out of your comfort zones, and now you're here enjoying yourselves. That's big, that's really important. You should be very proud of yourselves. Yeah, just a bit of shopping, gonna do a few more Q&A bits and bobs, and then see what happens. Your ride needs a bit of WD-40, my love. So, quick tour for you. This is the blue hall, just as we're walking in. The one on your right hand side is the red hall. Good Christ. Oh, a lot of people have asked, I think I'm dying. A lot of people have asked, what time is the best time to come to a convention? Any convention really. And I said between an hour and 45 minutes early, just so then you have got enough time to get your bearings. Good Christ. Get your bearings. Know where you've got to go. If you've got any diamond passes or anything. If you've got any diamond passes or anything. If you've got anything to sort out, if you need to go to the cloakroom, if you need any like medical assistance, whatever, you've got the time to do that. So an hour to 45 minutes before the convention's meant to start. That's our top tip for that. Yeah, but oh my gosh, I love this.
This is our...
Yes. This is what you do to look after your fellow cosplayers. You waft, okay? Waft them. They work hard, okay? Very good, gentlemen, as you should. Is that good?
And
but
Grace.
honestly, over there,
I'm making a feature.
So nice. So nice. One of the reasons why I bought one. Boiling. And of course, we've always got to come to our friends, the Cookie Club. I got the Oreo, Gareth got the Cookie Monster because we're creatures of habit. They are so good. I believe it's £4.50 for a cookie. Or if you do join the Cookie Club on their socials and you can show them at the convention, you can get 10% off your order. You are welcome. Another thing, I know that people really want to come in and see their guests as soon as possible, but honestly, this is after 3, so this is at 3:33, and it's dying and it's dead. So if you're not necessarily a fan of crowds, this might be one of the best times to come and find your guests. Also, the photo shoots have really cleared out as well. It's good. It's good. Okie dokie, we have literally just finished getting Esme's photo op. So all you do is you come through the waiting line, you go inside the photo op, you then put your bags on the side of the table, you have your photo taken, pick your bags up, come back round and get your photos over here. You can get one of the many event frames if you want. That is an additional price, but they do make it really nice, so it's completely up to you. But she had such a good time. I'm so happy for her. We're pretty much just doing our last scan and then we're done for the day, I think. My God, it's still dying. Please, somebody stop this madness. Nice. Won't somebody save the fairground ride? Back again.
That was a long day.
Yeah, it was such a long day.
And we didn't even stay all day.
We didn't stay all day. I think it's literally one of the biggest convention we've ever been to.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's huge.
For the footprint, they've really expanded. Good use of the arena.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Very good use.
So, the reason why I don't feel like this vlog does the convention justice.
No, you need
I'm
to
gonna
go.
be honest.
You need to be there.
Yes. So, what I'm hoping, November, if they release a good amount of guests that we want to see, I would like to go for the weekend.
Yeah, that would be good.
I really feel like I'm glad that we vlogged today. I'm so glad that we vlogged today. However, I don't think it does the magnitude of the convention justice. It was huge. It was massive. There were so many things we wanted to do.
Yeah.
There were like activities going on. There were things you could like, little photo shoots you could pay for. Workshops you could do, talks you could do, entertainment you could see, the guests, the photo ops, obviously, the talks, and there was just so much. And I think I got a lot of FOMO from today. I'm not gonna lie. But
it was still a really enjoyable day.
Oh God, yeah. Like
really enjoyable.
I think that's my only gripe, but it's like a positive gripe.
Yeah.
Just seeing how big it's gotten is amazing. It's so good. But I think
safe to say it's the biggest convention in the country.
Yeah. And they've
by far.
Yeah. And they deserve recognition for it.
Yeah.
The day for us, personally, went so smooth.
Yeah.
So smooth. And the fact that it's gotten to this magnitude and the fact that it went so smoothly, you know, I'm really blown away by it.
Yeah, the staff were incredible today.
Great, brilliant.
Shout outs as always, Mike, Neil.
Yeah.
Taking that, even though they were rushed, they run off their feet.
Sarah,
Sarah, who was with Jim Cummings.
Yeah.
Even though they were rushed off their feet, they still took a little bit of time to speak to us.
Yeah, that was really special.
We love catching up with the guys, and especially like Neil. Gutted we couldn't see Ben, but he was busy with the talks.
And the fact as well that they're taking on university students that's really good. That's awesome. So massive kudos to you, Monopoly. Massive well done. Like, this is one of the easiest, most relaxed conventions days we've ever done.
Yeah.
However, going forwards, I think we need to do a weekend.
Yeah.
We really need to do a weekend.
Yeah. That's on us.
Yeah, 100%. I think potentially we need to stay over.
Yeah.
I think that's what our next move will be with Liverpool Comic Con now.
Yeah.
And then after I've done a massive in-depth mini-series for you guys, then I'll be happy to go down back to one day again. But to show you guys the full volume of it and show you everything, we need to go for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Guests.
A good mix.
Amazing.
It was a very good mix. Even though I didn't meet any of them, but I didn't go out of my way to meet them. I was there as proxy. But I still enjoyed the interactions. Like, I was meant to meet Catherine Tate today, but unfortunately filming schedule got in the way and she had to cancel, which is no fault of her own, no fault of the convention. These things happen. These
things do happen.
These things happen. Obviously wanted to meet Tony Todd, but he cancelled a while back.
Pre-warning with Tony Todd. If he's confirmed for conventions, take it with a pinch of salt. because chances are he might cancel.
Yeah. But yeah, what your experiences with the guests?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I grabbed these.
I mean, so obviously we had Esme with us today, which honestly, she's so lovely. I've known her for a long time now, and it's been so nice to spend the day with her and just seeing her interaction with Jim Cummings. That was so special. We love seeing other people have those moments with their guests, their heroes. It's so special.
Yeah. It's
so special. Like, I got to talk to him a little bit as well because she was a little bit nervous, so I managed to like interject some, she's a costume character performer, and one of the reasons she does it is because she wants to be Winnie the Pooh one day. And he loved that. He loved it so much. So I think another tip, particularly if you're a couple or if you're like a friendship group or something like that, and you notice your friend is struggling a little bit, bounce off each other, like, because he wasn't as like, not saying that he's not amazing, he is, he's so talented, but because I haven't got that connection with him, I could kind of take a step back and feel more casual. So I felt like I could speak to him a little bit easier, and I helped Esme with that. Whereas with John Cleese, you went up first. I said, you need to go up first. I cannot. And I honestly, I was grumpy about it before, but the fact that you went to see him at Yorkshire helped so much, because
and he remembered
you.
Yeah.
And then it led on to him talking to me. And that was really special. Like, I can't believe that, you know, I've met him. He's so special to me. He's the reason why I got into stand-up comedy, why I went to the Fringe Festival, why I present, why I do this. Like, I get a lot of my humour from him, my dry humour and just like my wackiness from him. And I told him all of this, and he was just so wholesome and wonderful, and he held my hand and he listened, and wow, you know, a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about him, and whether he was just being nice because he was in a convention setting, I don't know. I don't know.
I think what people's gripes with John, it's what it is. It's the sign of the times. He's old school humour. He's very dry. Like, we had that moment. We had that such a wholesome moment with him, and then he just turned around and said, "Now buzz off."
But
that's him.
Yeah, and
that's John.
And the thing is, as well, he's very opinionated.
He's
very opinionated.
If you follow him on X, on Twitter, he's very political.
A lot of what he says, I agree with, but some of it, I'm like, okay, that's a bit too much. But I follow him for his work. You know, not for his like political agenda or his like personal gripes, his divorces, whatever, you know, that's his stuff to deal with.
Although his material he got out of his divorce is hilarious.
Yes, it is. I really wish we'd gone to see his talk, but you know.
He didn't do them.
Oh, right, okay.
Because he was only there today. So what I've noticed a lot with Monopoly, just going off sidetracking, is that if a guest is there for one day, they won't do a talk.
No.
They will solely focus on autographs and photos, which is fair enough.
Yeah, 100%.
Gutted we couldn't get to Jim Cummings, but that's because it was packed out.
It was packed out. It was so busy today. Yeah. It was so busy. But honestly,
these things happen.
These things do happen. So yeah, John, he was everything I wanted him to be. So yeah, awesome. Then we move on to Tracy
Wild,
aka Jahira. So if you don't know, I've recently gone on a massive Baldur's Gate 3 binge. Originally, it was because of the D&D element, and also Astarion isn't too bad to look at. However, after getting into it, and Gareth can vouch for me, I adore this game. I love this game. The storytelling, like every other night I'm telling him, oh my god, I did this on Baldur's Gate, like, you know.
My YouTube search history is just the soundtrack.
Yeah. So it also came at a very important time for me, like the storytelling element and the fact that I can have that choice. I can choose what happens. That means a lot to me, because a lot of my life I don't feel like I'm in control of. And I was talking to Tracy about it and just saying, like, look, you know,
she was incredible.
She was so nice. Like, we ended up talking about the wedding as well. And she was like, oh my gosh, you know, if you see me again, just come over and say hello. You don't even have to pay. Just tell me how the wedding's going and this, that, and the other. I was like, I love you.
Do you want to come to the wedding?
Yes. I loved her so much. She was everything. I honestly think she would have given me like a photo for free, like a selfie for free, if I'd have asked her. I didn't, so yeah, the next time she's hopefully at a convention, I will have a photo up with her.
She's at MCM Manchester.
Yeah, because I want photos with all the Baldur's Gate cast and like autographs, but then I want a big poster that they can all sign. So she was amazing. And then one thing she did, which was groundbreaking.
This is the first time we've ever seen this.
So she put a quote at the bottom for me. Now what she did was, when you were getting your pictures, the picture, by the way, like, I'm blown away with.
It is an awesome picture.
She's so hot. So when you were getting your print and you're paying your money, there was a sheet next to it with all of the quotes that you could choose from. So what you did was, the handler gave you a post-it note. You could write what you wanted on it, and then you could write the number of a quote you wanted. So for example, I said to Lou, number 18, and that's what she did. Like, that was amazing.
It's such a good idea.
It's so good. It's so good. And I think as well, like, they didn't have a agent with them either.
No,
they didn't have an agent with them. So Tim nor Tracy, they didn't have an agent with them, but Tracy was honestly so freaking cool. And then obviously Tim, Gail, if you've seen Baldur's Gate 3, or if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, can't really see it, but it literally, the quote says, "Stop licking the damn thing." I said it's dealer's choice. I said it's dealer's choice. What you want to write is absolutely fine. Put your favourite quote, and that was his favourite quote. He was lovely. Again, we got onto the subject, obviously, because Gareth's the next dungeon performer and I'm a current dungeon performer. We were talking about like working in the dungeon and this, that and the other, and he got onto the subject because he's worked with Matt Berry about the fact that Matt Berry was a London dungeon performer. And we were just quoting like the Toast of London a little bit, and then we just ended up like chatting in general and like talking about kind of like the stories of the dungeon and what each Baldur's Gate cast character would be. He really liked that, and he was awesome. Yeah, he was so lovely. I'll pop that picture here as well. So I got a selfie with...
I made it in the vlog. It's like a Mike Wazowski moment.
Oh, Mike, I'm so sorry. Yeah, all the guests were amazing. And like Gareth said, there was a really good mix. Yeah. There was something for everybody, which I think is so important at a convention.
Because you had Lord of the Rings, you had Baldur's Gate, Costas Mandylor from Saw, Daddy Hoffman. John Cleese.
You had some anime voice actors as well. Yeah.
It all comes on to when, because the way I love how Monopoly do the announcements. They always put a tease up, get everyone guessing. It's that interaction. But what winds me up is when people go, "Who?" When there's guests that I'm not interested in.
You were amazing with the Baldur's Gate guys.
Yeah, I don't play Baldur's Gate. I live vicariously through Lou. But I'll still interact with them. Yeah. They're people at the end of the day.
It's... we were talking to Mike about this, and a convention, you can plan a convention until you're literally blue in the face, but when you add the people element in... that's when things start to go a little bit finicky.
Yeah, we heard stories of how busy it was yesterday. On the Saturday, like, especially with Andy Serkis and the Red Dwarf cast, because only 2 of them were there today, but all of them were there yesterday.
But on the flip side, it's also the problem with some of the visitors that they get as well. Yeah. One of the biggest gripes we had today was, so we were sat down near the photo booth for a little bit, waiting for Esme to go and have a photo with Jim Cummins.
We were literally at the exit of where Elijah Wood was.
Now, fair enough, we probably picked a bad place to sit. Fine,
Yeah.
whatever. However, the fact that people were literally parading over us to try and get a photo
of Elijah
through the crack of the curtain, they're not
zoo animals.
They're not zoo animals. They are not zoo animals.
I remember watching a vlog from one of the American conventions, and it was Derek Mears. He hates having cameras put in his face. But if you're going up to him and you ask him, he's more than happy. And that's why he hates feeling like an animal.
Everybody wants that money shot.
Yeah.
Everybody wants that money shot. Like, you'll notice that for some vlogs we do film our interaction, some we don't, and it's because we've asked beforehand. And
like Sarah told us that because she watches the channel.
That was amazing. I couldn't believe that.
And she turned around and she knew that we probably would want to film. And she said, "Oh, by the way, just as a heads up, you might not be able to film this," which is fine. We are very lucky.
We're so lucky
with some of the interactions we've had, and the ones that we've managed to film, like with Corey Taylor, Emma Myers, Hunter Doohan. We were so lucky with those, and we were lucky that Tom got to film very sneakily our interaction with Nick Castle.
If you want to check that out, please do, because it's one of the most wholesome things you'll
also
ever
shout
see.
out to Team Beach.
Yes, lovely seeing you guys, honestly. Yes, it was so nice seeing them. So nice. We love seeing them. We love bumping into people we know.
Yeah.
So special shout out to Annie,
Dean,
Grace, Laura, Team Rogan, Hell on Shirts, Dead Cats Club, for the love of God, yeah. But I also want to do a massive shout out to the people who approached us.
Yeah, so many.
It's
I
can't get over it.
We can't put it's very difficult to put into words. It's like we're now also seeing the convention from the other side of the fence, from a guest point of view, of people coming to us with their stories and wanting pictures with us. It's weird, and
I think it's a very difficult place to be, because we do have our own anxieties, we have our own depressions, we have our own struggles. So I don't know, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because it's like, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming. It is so overwhelming.
In a positive way.
In the best possible way.
Yeah.
It's incredibly humbling, but it's incredibly heartbreaking as well. Because I hear so many stories about people who don't believe in themselves, or they feel anxious, or they don't feel good about themselves, or, you know, they watched our vlogs and it made them feel better. Like, I'm so happy that they make you feel better. I'm so happy. But never ever put yourselves into such a bad place. Ever, you know, every single person we have met today, you are beautiful, you are courageous, you are strong. You are so strong, you know. We can't take credit at all for you going to the conventions. We cannot.
We might have nudged your decision making.
But you made that decision.
But you stepped out of the house.
Yeah.
You made that cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've done that.
Yeah.
You've done that.
Yeah. We did nothing. We were probably a catalyst, but that's it. You know? And it's just
like a TED talk,
gosh, honestly. And I wish I got his name. I wish I got the names of both of them. There was this lovely lad in this SCP uniform, and he was shaking, and I held his hand, and he held onto my hand so
he gave you
tightly,
a proper hug as well.
And oh my gosh, and there was this gorgeous girl. She was so lovely. She was dressed up as Huskus from Has-Been Hotel. And she was so lovely. And another lady who said, like, you know, that I'd helped her to build up her self-confidence and self-worth. Oh my God, like, you guys, you broke my heart. Like, you really have, in a good way. Like, it's so beautiful, and I'm so proud of all of you. But, you know, you've done it all on your own. You have done it all on your own, and oh my God, I'm getting emotional.
But don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, and I think I really needed it today because I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone, and you know,
it's been a rough few weeks.
It has, and I've had a lot of awful things said to me. I've been called fat. I've been called the B word. I've been called the C word. By work and.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know...
undesirable folk.
You know, I like to think that I've got a really hard skin. I really do. But I kind of went out of my comfort zone today. I had a top that was a little bit revealing around my stomach area. And the amount of people that, like, complimented my outfit. But honestly, I felt so horrendous inside. I did. And, you know, I need to keep working on myself for myself. But the amount of positive reinforcement and love, oh my God, I can't comprehend it. I cannot comprehend it. And the subscriber count currently is going mad. It is going mad.
Even though we haven't been as active as we normally are. And that it's for, obviously for personal reasons.
Yeah.
We're slowly picking back up. Like, we've got HorrorCon next week.
Yeah.
Which we're so looking forward to.
I'm getting my will to live.
Your mojo.
My mojo, and, you know, my inspiration and my oomph and my spark to keep going. Like Amy, massive shout out to Amy. I've actually done a rockfit workout with her, which is awesome.
Yes, she did.
Amy, she gave me inspiration for a potential future YouTube video. So to plan an outfit with me because she didn't know what to wear, which, oh my God, that's genius. I'd love to do that.
Spoiler alert, clothes.
Stop. Yeah, so we'll do that. But honestly, you are our muse. You are our inspiration. And I'm not just saying that in a stupid way, like, you genuinely are. The amount of ideas you give us, the push you give us to want to do more and to keep doing what we're doing. We do it to help people. We do it to help people enjoy the things that they should be enjoying. And it makes me so angry that people who don't suffer with their mental health will ever understand that struggle of not being able to go to a convention because you feel like you can't breathe and you feel like feel so claustrophobic.
It's like what Lisa said, what they experienced yesterday with Tom.
I am livid.
Like, Tom and Rogan, they won't mind us saying they are autistic. They have their access bands.
I'd die for them.
And Lisa's Mummy Beach.
Mummy Beach, what a woman.
She doesn't hold back, but her and Tom go down the access line, and this bloke just shouts in from the normal queue, "Oh, are you special?" It's none of your business. It's none of your business. And then he tried backtracking. You've said it now. Those words left your mouth. You thought about it, and they left your mouth.
Words are very powerful.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also a consequence with them, because once they leave your mouth, they are no longer yours. It's like the death of the author. I'm not going to get into the philosophical kind of idea of once the author puts out their work, then it no longer belongs to them. And sorry, I did a degree, if you didn't know. My point is, be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind and read the room. You know, if... People are so nasty nowadays. People are so nasty. And that's why we work so hard to build a community.
Yeah. It's like...
supporting people.
Yeah, it's like we had the access bands today, and we were in John Cleese, waiting for John Cleese, and we were just... Mike was doing a great job alternating one.
Mike's incredible.
And I spoke to him on Facebook while you were in the toilet, but we started getting talking to another couple so, in the main queue, and they were explaining that they had a photo op coming up and they thought they were going to miss it, and then Mike pointed at us and said, "Right, you guys go." Like, Mike, no, get these guys in front because they've got a photo op.
Yeah.
And we've always said this when we were considering getting the Nimbus card to help you with access, that if there is someone in the main queue that needs to just go on because they've got something, we will go. Let them go first. We're not.
I think it just frustrates me because there's so many misconceptions about all of it.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's the argument of not every illness is visible, you know.
No, not at all.
Because I can imagine some people looking at me and thinking, what's wrong with her? What is wrong with her? You don't know people's circumstances. No. You don't. And I can go into detail. I can be as blunt as I could, you know, I could really put it out there, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to make people feel uncomfortable. But I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes I feel like offing myself, so that's...
If you want to know why, watch the Liverpool Comic Con vlog from last year with David Harbour, and you'll fully understand.
You've never been so scared in your life.
No.
About me. You've had a lot of scares with me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see that look on your face again. We've been through a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We don't show half of what happens.
Because we're entertainers and we're
because
good at
we're
masking.
Masking. But also because that's not what you come here for.
No.
But we are very damaged people. But we use that to make a positive impact rather than a negative impact.
Yeah.
And because of that, people don't understand. Whatever. We move. So, main takeaway from this has been an incredible day.
Yeah. Great use of the arena. Plenty of seats. All the seats in the arena were available.
So much seating.
All the seats were available, which was great. We didn't make the most of it because we wanted to walk around and explore for a bit.
Yeah, we had a lot going on.
The food was good.
The food was good. Cal Surprise
was reasonably priced as well. I've got no complaints with the food.
Vendors, such a variation. Again, it's
Bags and Blep. Shout out to them as well.
Bags and Blep. So Bags and Blep, Dead Cats Club,
Forgotten
Imp, Hell on Shirts,
Drag.
Oh yes, Dragged. I think it's Dragged Out London. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Thick thighs and spooky vibes, and I've got the pin as well. I found one of my new favourite shops. Unfortunately, they're not going to be at all the conventions because of the demographic. They're not going to be at the horror conventions. I really wish they were because they were fabulous and I love them, and I will be purchasing from them, particularly their earrings that say F the Tories. Very good vendors.
Ah, yes, vendors.
Sorry, our camera died for a second. Yeah, we've got lots to say. So it was nice. My main point is it was nice to see that not every stall was a pop vinyl store. And that is what I love about Monopoly events. There is such a variety. Keep doing what you're doing because it is brilliant. Also, the artist section, please go and support them because their work is amazing. Obviously, I'm biased. Bags and Blep will always have a special place in my heart. Forgotten Imp as well. But please go and have a look at all the artists because they put their hearts and souls into their work and what they do. This is why I said we need to have
the full weekend,
because with this vlog we've barely scratched the surface. We've just given you a nutshell of what this convention is. So we hope that this vlog has given you an idea, given you a few hints and tips about what to expect with future conventions, whether that be for the love of horror, for the love of fantasy, MCM, Manchester Comic Con, any Comic Con.
Yeah.
A lot of these tips can apply to any comic convention. So, like I said, what I'm proposing in November, we do a full weekend, but the only way we can do that is if you guys help us. So please consider subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate it. We put a lot of work into this channel, sharing as well, talking to your friends, talking to your family about us. Amazing. Hey, we can even become a part of the family if you want. Yes,
we're available for parties.
We are available for parties, christenings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs as well. well, you know, here for the girlies. Yeah, so please share, subscribe, like, comment. I'm gradually getting through my comments. I also get a lot of messages on Instagram as well, so please bear with me because I have a lot of correspondence to get through.
We work full-time jobs.
We do work full-time jobs. We also have merch as well, so please consider going and checking that out. I will be bringing out a new merch range relatively soon with my some amazing fan art that my friend Cody Turner has done for us. It is impeccable. So yeah, please keep an eye out for that. Next, we are doing HorrorCon.
That's going to be good.
Tomorrow, if this vlog goes out this evening, or if this vlog goes out tomorrow morning, Monday, we will be doing a live stream.
A catch-up.
We'll be doing a catch-up, so you can come and chat with us. You can come and chill with us. Ask us any questions you want, within reason, you filthy animals. Yeah, so you can do that. You can come and chill with us. It'll be cute. Yeah.
And then we've got Bruce, rounding out the month, Bruce Dickinson and Ice Nine Kills VIP again.
So excited. So excited. It's all happening here, folks. So we hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember,
tomorrow's a new day.
See you later, guys. Bye.